Hello, Pisces. Mercury opposes Jupiter on the 1st, and Venus is sextile Neptune on the 24th. It's going to be quite a month. There's a lot of activity in your sign, Pisces, this month. So let's see how your ruling planets of Neptune and Jupiter are going to affect you this month, Pisces. I'm Pastor Rosemary. Thank you for joining us. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Pisces angel, Amnitziel, who resides over your mutable water nature. And these are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, the love transmission. Emotions are going to be intense this month. That's because there's a new moon and a total solar eclipse in Pisces on the 20th. So let's just have a rundown of the lunar aspects and the Pisces aspects and what you can expect. Because again, a lot of energy and a lot of feeling that people are sucking you dry. That's going to be how you feel. You're going to feel like people are just taking and taking and taking. So we want to just sort of center you. And as with all things, this feeling shall pass, as all things pass. Even, they say that nothing's permanent, not even death. Okay. Now, your mind is going to be more on social activities this month, rather than actually worrying about, who's in love with you or who you're in love with. You're going to be more focused on social and environmental issues in regards to your heart and your emotions and how these social difficulties, which really are about a different aspect of love, the part of love that's more social or familial, more of a second, belly chakra issues, social. This is going to be what is really going to be on your mind, Pisces, in March. Again, there's a lot of activity. So let's get started with it. On the 5th, the full moon is in Virgo, so people are going to be trying to analyze other people emotionally. So people are going to be trying to analyze you. So just understand that. It might get a little overwhelming for you. And again, that will pass, but just full moon in Virgo. Everybody's going to want to understand you intellectually and analyze you. And analyze you in regards to love or friendship, that kind of thing. Okay. On the 20th, we have a new moon in Pisces, and we have a total solar eclipse in Pisces, again, both on the 20th. This is the totality of this total solar eclipse is going to be visible, again, in its totality from Europe. That's going to be wondrous. So those of you that didn't get to see some other eclipses might enjoy this one. And this isn't going to happen again, this type of eclipse isn't going to happen again until 2026, which is 11 years or so. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to go see that, and if you're not in Europe, you might want to get to see that. Now, regarding some of these other aspects, the Ides of March on the 15th is a time when people who have been underlings, people who have been subordinate in matters of love and finance, are going to try to flip that pyramid upside down and want to lord it over those who lorded it over them. And with Saturn going retrograde in Sagittarius, Sagittarius is also ruled by Jupiter, on the 14th, the day before the Ides of March on the 15th, when that happens, then a lot of laws from the past are going to be sort of revisited. That's what's going to happen. So understand that trying to figure out who's dominating over who and how and why isn't really going to serve you this month in matters of friendship and love and family. What's going to serve you, Pisces, is to find where your niche is in regards to somebody else's niche, and everybody sort of has their niche, and everybody can all share in the bounty. That's going to serve you. Okay, and just bringing back your more friendly attributes will help you as well, because you have a very generous, friendly nature. Now, Neptune allows you to sometimes disassociate. We're going to get that, and that's just due to high anxiety, but we'll get to that more in the health portion of Amnitziel's transmission. Right now, to focus on the love part of the transmission, you're going to find that people are going to begin to throw things back in your face that you may have said or done. They are going to they're going to come at you with a right back at you. So if you say something curt or terse to somebody, they're going to come right back at you. And you might be taken aback by that and feel that that's inappropriate, but you need to understand they feel it's inappropriate when it's done to them. Understand that. Understand it's going to be thrown back at you. And then you can react how you feel you want to react. You can either escalate that situation, but that's not really your style. What you'll most likely do is mellow the situation out and just find a way to, where all is well. Because it really wasn't your intention in the first place to be cursed or, be terse with them or sharp or mean-spirited. It was your point to, it was done to you. And you were just expressing what was done to you. So just understand that. Understand that people are reacting to that. And, again, allow your friendliness to come back. And that will solve a world of hurt and a world of problems for you. Now, the money transmission, Amnitziel's money transmission for you, Pisces. St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th. It's a good day to wear your emeralds. This is going to be very lucky for matters of money and finance. What you want to do is take advantage of the luck of the Irish on the 17th. You want to make sure you wear green of some kind, because that's going to be a day when you can kind of pull in the spirit of luck to you. It's very important. Now, you're very interested in the accumulation or the acquisition of property. Not just money or finances, property. You want to own land and homes or buildings, hotels, whatever. You want to own property. So, why is this not panning out for you quite the way you would hope? I mean, it does pan out for you, but maybe you want more. How you do that is you need to understand that the spirit of money, which is a rather quick, fickle spirit that needs to be constantly entertained, and is always looking for risk, that is a different spirit than the spirit that resides over property. The spirit that resides over property is a spirit that is much more into what is certain. Certainty. Playing games where you always win, which makes it not a game, but still. That's the spirit of property. Spirit of money wants to throw the dice and gamble. And, I don't know what I'm going to get. I might win, I might lose. That makes it so exciting. But that's not the same spirit as property. Property is, I know exactly what I'm doing. And I'm in it for the long term. It's a committed spirit. A spirit that is firm, with foundation firmly into that which is nailed down and that which is cemented in and that which is made of bricks. Things that are certain, long-lasting, and that's going to become very interesting on the 14th when Saturn goes retrograde in Sagittarius. That's going to be brought home more to you as these older laws come into play. So just stay tuned for that. Again, Sagittarius is also ruled by Jupiter. Okay, it will affect you. Okay. You're going to find that people are going to be opening up old wounds in matters of love and friendship and family, and it might even leak a little bit into money. But just understand that because of your giving nature, according to Rosicrucian Kabbalah, when you were first given to, you felt like you didn't want to receive it because if somebody offered you friendship, you didn't want to receive it because, you felt bad. You felt like maybe you didn't deserve it or you didn't know how to handle it. It was overwhelming. Understand that, and understand that the friendship can be offered again, but it will be different this time. That's not to punish you. It's just that the other people have changed according to how the new age of Aquarius is affecting them, and to how, just every day and every month the zodiacals change. Again, though, whatever, as Jesus told Peter, whatever you hold true on earth, I will hold true in heaven. So we decide what goes on in heaven, our behavior. We can do it the easy way or the hard way as we enter into this new age that we've all agreed to. Now, when we get into your Amnitziel health transmission, lung or digestion problems can occur the first week of the month, especially on the first, if you overdo with the spicy food or the alcohol or the cigarettes, trying to get life to be more exciting. We'd all like life to be more exciting, wouldn't we? However, the first week of March, you want to tone that down. You can pick that behavior up again later, but tone it down the first week of March, because that will really cause difficulties in the lungs and the digestion. So just tone it down at that time. This too much emotion. Here we get back to this emotional thing. There's going to be a lot of emotion coming at you from people. And because a lot of different people are throwing a lot of strong emotion at you in March, this may cause you to have high anxiety, which may then cause you to disassociate and have a dissociative syndrome. I don't want to call it a disorder, but a syndrome, where you're not really feeling it's happening to you so that you can deal with it. And, being the observer isn't always a bad thing. It's not a disorder to be the observer. Sometimes stepping out of a situation and observing it is the best way to deal with it when there is a lot of anxiety. However, you don't want to let it get to the point where you split your personality off and you make a disorder within yourself where your different aspects of your personality are so compartmentalized that you have no idea what the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, so to speak. That happens a lot anyway. But these are functions of God, because we are all God, because God's permutation is one. The whole universe is one. God is one. And this is just God walling off different aspects of himself in order to not feel alone. Because they say it's lonely at the top. Imagine how lonely it is to be God. And without anybody to receive what you want to bestow, there can be no existence. If we forego the physical plane in favor of the spiritual, both will be wiped out. We have to have a physical plane and a spiritual plane. One has to receive, one has to bestow. Now, how to specifically receive, that's the meaning of Kabbalah, how to receive, so that we make it into something good. But to completely wipe out the will to receive, not a good idea. You'll wipe out everything. And again, it's a pulse, and it will always come back. No beginning and no end. But if annihilation is not what you're looking for, then you have to at least allow some concept of the will to receive. Again, service to self and service to others is no different once we understand that everyone is a monad. And to quote Aleister Crowley, every man and every woman is a star. There is a difference, though. Women are seen as implosive and men as explosive stars, or expansive in contraction, but that's only in the physical body. In the spirit, it's quite the opposite. And women are expansive and men are constrictive. Again, a woman's body has the male spirit running through it, in Rosicrucian Kabbalah, and a man's body has the female spirit, the goddess running through it. Otherwise, it couldn't exist, because you cannot exist in all light or all darkness. You must exist in the nexus between the two. But you know that already. Okay, Pisces. Now, for our afterglow, the aspects and facets that we feel are most important for you this month to highlight some of these aspects and facets. On the 1st, we have a Mercury opposing Jupiter. On the 3rd, we have Jupiter trine Uranus. On the 4th, we have Venus trine Jupiter. On the 5th, Luna opposing Neptune. On the 10th, Mars trine Jupiter. On the 18th, Mercury conjunct Neptune. On the 24th, Venus sextile Neptune. And on the 28th, Venus square Jupiter. Okay, Pisces. This is Pastor Rosemary. This is your transmission from Amnitziel, your horoscope for March 2015. Thank you for joining us, Pisces, and join us again next month.